Good morning, students. Yesterday we started with this new chapter, Measurement in Physics, in your science textbook. Yesterday we discussed about the physical quantities and their units, that is, fundamental units and derived units, followed by the expansion of the fundamental units, like their units and how do we describe them. Then detail we saw. Today we are going to see unit prefixes and what are the rules and conventions to be followed while writing the SI system of units, and two measuring instruments, vernier caliper and screw gauge. So first we'll start off with this unit prefixes. Unit prefixes are the symbols placed before the symbol of a unit to specify the order of magnitude of the quantity. So they are used to express very large and very small quantities. Like K is a unit prefix in unit kilometer. So if you take kilogram, kilometer, in both these things, kilo the word is same, constant. With that we are using for another measurement, another quantity. Gram is different, meter is different, and kiloliter is different. So for all this, kilo the word is constant. So which is placed before the symbol of a unit. So ஒரு யூனிட்க்கு முன்னாடி the prefix place பண்ணும்போது அந்த magnitude, அதாவது amount of a substance வந்து நம்மளுக்கு express பண்றதுக்கு யூஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கு. A unit prefix stands for a specific positive or negative power of 10. Some unit prefixes it is given here. Let us see. Which is a power of 10. Peta means the symbol is P, 10 power 15, tera is T, 10 power 12, giga is G, 10 power 9, mega is M, 10 power 6, kilo is 10 power 3, hecto is 10 power 2, deca is 10 power 1, and deci is 10 power minus 1, centi is minus 2, milli is minus 3, micro is minus 6, and nano is minus 9. Pico is minus 12 and minus 15 is femto. So all these words are prefixes. Like you can say gigabyte, terabyte, peta, meter, micrometer, micromillimeter, microcentimeter, nanometer, nanocentimeter. So you can use these prefixes as a constant one, and after that you can use any units to express very large and also very small quantities. The physical quantities vary in different proportion, like from 10 power minus 15 meter being the diameter of a nucleus to 10 power 26 meter being the diameter between two stars, which is 10 power 26 meter, and which is a diameter of a nucleus. You can say it is 10 power minus 15 meter, means it is very minute. 10 power 26 means it is a larger distance, which is a distance between a two stars, and 9 power 9.11 into 10 power minus 31 kg, it is minus 31, which is the mass of an electron, which is very minute weight again. And 2.2 10 power 41 means 41 times is 0 after this 10, which means it is a bigger in mass, which is a mass of the Milky Way galaxy. So if you can see here, we are able to express for a very minute particles which we cannot see through our naked eyes also, and also the larger particles which we are in which we can calculate. Now, moving on to the rules and conventions of writing SI units and their symbols. So, these are the rules. It is very important. Listen. The unit named after scientist are not written with a capital letter, capital initial letter, which means, for example, Newton, Henry, Ampere and Watt. So all this which is named after a scientist, all these are scientist name, and we should not use a capital letter for this, for the starting word. The symbols of the units named after the scientist should be written by the initial capital letter. So when you are writing it fully, Newton means you have to use small letter word only. If you are going to write the starting letter, means it should be given in a capital letter. For example, Newton. For Newton, capital N should be used. For Henry, H, Ampere, A, Watt is W. If you are writing it fully, you have to use it with the small letter only. And small letters are used as symbols for units not derived from a proper noun. So small letters are used as symbols for units. It is not derived from a proper noun. For example, small letter M for meter, kg for kilogram. And there should not be any full stop or other punctuation marks marks should be used within or at the end of the symbols, which means after 50 meter you should not keep any full stop, you have to leave it as it is. The symbol of units are not expressed in plural form. You should not write 10 centimeters and 10 kgs like that. You should not write. You have to write it in singular way, that is 10 kg, 5 meters, like that. When temperature is expressed in Kelvin, the degree sign is omitted, that is you have to remove the degree sign. Instead you have to use capital letter K. You should not write both degree and Kelvin. Okay, when it is in Kelvin means 237 Kelvin only, you should not put degree symbol in that. If you are going to express in Celsius only, you have to include the degree symbol. And use of solidus. Solidus means one small slash is called as solidus, is recommended for indicating division of one unit symbol by another unit symbol. Aதாவது if you are having more than one unit symbol, and also if it is in denominator, you have to use this slash. For example, meter and second both are there, means you can use this slash meter per second, and also joule per Kelvin per mole. And the number and units should be separated by a space. So you have to leave space between the number and the units. You should leave space like 15 space kilogram meter per second, and you should not write this continuously. Accepted symbol only should be used, like ampere should not be written as AMP. You cannot write it as AMP. Either you can write it as fully AMPERE, otherwise you can put capital letter A. And second, you should write it as second and should not be written as SEC and all, or otherwise you can put small letter S. You should not write it any small short form which is not accepted. And the numerical values of the physical quantities should be written in scientific form. Like the density of mercury, it should be written in scientific forms like 1.36 10 per kg meter per cube. It should not be written as 13,600 kilogram per meter cube. For meter cube ne எழுத கூடாது. It should be expressed in 13,600 means you have to write the proper scientific form. Just now we saw 10 power 3, 10 power 1 and the values எல்லாம் use பண்ணி you have to write it correctly. Next we are moving on to the measuring instruments, vernier caliper and screw gauge.